On February 11th, Vancouver voters will be asked to approve a supplemental levy to support Vancouver public schools. This request comes just a year after voters overwhelmingly approved a levy. So why is the district asking for more? Let's begin in 2007, when families in Washington sued the state, arguing that it was failing to adequately fund education as is mandated in the state constitution. The Supreme Court agreed in 2012, and the so-called McCleary decision forced the legislature to provide more money. After a lot of wrangling, finally, in 2018, the legislature came up with a plan to provide more state money to schools. As part of the plan, it limited how much districts could raise locally, capping levies at $1.50 per $1,000 of estimated property value. In February of 2019, under that new rule, voters approved a $1.50 levy in support of Vancouver public schools. But the state did not fulfill its part of the bargain, underfunding hundreds of school districts across the state. When it became apparent they had not budgeted enough state money for schools, lawmakers decided to raise the so-called levy cap to $2.50 per $1,000 of property value. But that new rule came too late for Vancouver public schools, which had been forced to run its levy under the lower rate. Facing a $16.8 million deficit, the district budgeted its way through the current year with a one-time payment from the state, by dipping into its rainy day fund, and by making budget cuts in the central office. Now, moving forward, the district faces the choice of asking for this supplemental levy to make up an approximate $10 million shortfall or make large cuts to classrooms and elsewhere. The total tax bill for ratepayers would be the same as in 2017, the year before the legislature made its changes to the school funding formula. To see how much you'd pay, and for more information, go to www.vansd.org/levy.